What's the most important thing when it comes to streaming and gaming? I'll save you some time. It's audio. It's the main thing you need to get right to keep people from clicking away from your streams or content, or to get the best enjoyment out of your games. But at the same time, it can also be one of the most frustrating things to control and keep on top of. So what if there was a device that could make all of that really easy for you to manage? Or better yet, what if there were two of them? Well, there are. Say hello to the Hercules Stream 100 and Stream 200 XLR, and today we're going to be taking a look at both of these and what they can do to make your life easier. Let's dive in. So yes, it's extremely important to get your audio right, but it can end up being a nightmare to get everything in order, from having the right inputs and outputs to making sure all of the volume levels of each track are in the correct place. But fortunately, Hercules have two devices made for gamers and streamers to make handling all of that a doddle. Which one of these is right for you will depend on your budget, what type of microphone you use, and what features you need, but we'll get onto that a little later. Before we get into the features of both of these devices, let's get them unboxed and see what you get included. So starting off with the Stream 100, opening up the box, first of all we have the device itself, which we'll take a look at in more detail in a moment. Underneath, we also have the USB-C to USB-A cable to connect it to the PC. And then inside the little box inside the lid, you'll find all the paperwork that you definitely won't read anyway. Moving on to the Stream 200 XLR, we get a pretty similar unboxing experience with the device itself on top. Then in the little box on the lid, we have the USB-C to USB-A cable, and then we also have this little XLR preamp as well, and all the paperwork. And there we go, that's everything you get in both of these boxes. Design-wise then, both the Stream 100 and 200 XLR are pretty simple. The body of both devices are made out of plastic, and they do feel quite lightweight, especially the Stream 100, which has less internals, not that the weight of your audio controller will overly matter. The Stream 100 features a 4.3-inch LCD screen at the top with 4 dials underneath and then 4 action buttons below those. Then there is also a button to control the screen brightness on the back and a USB-C port for connecting the device to your PC. The face of the device features a glossy look, which is very nice and contrasts with the finish of the rest of the device. It's not overly big, at just 11 centimeters wide, 9 deep and 11 high, so it doesn't take up much room on the desk. The Stream 200 XLR, however, has a few differences, as you can see. The body is also made out of plastic with a glossy finish on the face and features the same 4.3-inch LCD screen with 4 dials and 4 action buttons below. But it also includes buttons to alternate submixes between creator and audience, a link button to adjust the levels of both submixes simultaneously, a page change button to cycle between pages of tracks, and a mute all button. There's also a dial to control your headphone volume, which also comes with its own LED indicator. On the back is the screen brightness button, USB-C port for PC connection, and then on here we also have a bunch more ports, including 3 3.5mm audio ports for line in, line out, and headphones. There's also an optical audio port as well as XLR, and then a button for phantom power. The device itself doesn't have a built-in preamp, however, as mentioned before, you do get one included in the box, which you can plug into the XLR port and then plug your mic into that. Obviously, the Stream 200 XLR is bigger than the Stream 100 at 15 centimeters wide and 11 centimeters deep, but compared to a lot of devices, it still doesn't take up much desk space at all. Setting up the devices is nice and easy. You'll need to download the Hercules Stream Control app and install it onto your PC. Once the software is installed and you connect your device to your PC via the USB-C cable, it will automatically recognize the device and most likely then require a firmware update. And once that's done, you're ready to go setting up your device. Both the Stream 100 and 200 XLR allow you to control up to 8 individual audio channels, which you can easily assign and order as you like in the software. The great thing about these is that it will automatically detect and recognize all of your audio inputs and outputs and list them within the software ready for you to choose. Down the left hand side you'll find options for your peripherals or apps, and you can simply choose the ones you want and drag and drop them onto the channels on your device. You can also fully customize the look with different colors and styles for each of the meters, and even choose custom images and icons for each one as well. So the Stream 100 is aimed at more entry-level streamers and gamers who want to take that full control of their audio and simplify the whole process. As mentioned, you can add up to 8 different devices and inputs to the different channels to easily manage the volume levels for each one individually. This can include your peripherals like headphones and USB mics, as well as system sounds and apps such as game, chat, or music. The software even has built-in support for third-party streaming apps like OBS and Streamlabs, so you can fully control your stream audio through the device as well, taking away a big headache whilst you're streaming. The 4 buttons can be programmed to do whatever you want, so you can either have them set up to mute channels, launch apps, or there are many other actions you can choose from within the software. It's the perfect way for entry-level audio control for those getting into streaming or hardcore gaming. If you wanted to take things to the next level though, this is where the Stream 200 XLR comes into play. Now, like the Stream 100, the 200 XLR also allows you to add up to 8 individual audio channels for easier control, but it packs in a lot more features for the more seasoned streamers and gamers out there. Where it allows you to control those 8 channels, the 200 XLR also adds in additional submixes, so you're able to control the audio levels that your audience hears separately from what you hear yourself. So if you want to blast game audio to hear every detail, but you don't want it to be too high for your audience to hear you, you can set your own audio much higher and the audience volume lower. You can switch quickly between submixes using the buttons on the right hand side, and if you want to adjust both submixes together, then there is also a link button just above which allows you to switch between individual mixes and both. Now, not only does the 200 XLR have connectivity for your XLR mic, but you can also set up and adjust your mic in the software too. From switching between dynamic, condenser, or dynamic and preamp to adjusting the settings for things like noise gate or the built-in equalizer, there is a lot that you can do with this software. There's also native integration for voice mod too, so if you use that and wanted to add it in, you can do. Another great feature is the ability to connect multiple audio devices with the ports on the back. So if you're using a console or you're running a 2PC setup, you can plug those devices into the 200 XLR and control the audio of those easily as well directly from the device. So overall then, these are 2 great options to simplify audio control for gamers and creators depending on your budget and what kind of features you need. The Stream 100 is a great entry-level device to help manage all of those frustrating audio settings super easily, and setting this thing up is so simple that anyone can do it in about 5 to 10 minutes. And coming in at £119.99, it's not a bad price for those looking for a more budget-friendly device for their setup. The Stream 200 XLR takes all of that to the next level with the ability to have separate submixes for the user and the audience, and the ability to set up your XLR mic directly in the device as well, plus the ability to manage audio of extra devices such as a second PC, console, or even your phone if you wanted to. It's perfect for those who are wanting to take things up a notch and really take control, and this one comes in at £249.99. I'll have links to both of these devices in the description if you did want to check them out for yourself. Let me know your thoughts on today's video down in the comments. Which one of these would you use in your setup? I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and found it helpful, and if you did, don't forget to drop a thumbs up to show the algorithm, and if you want to see more tech and gaming content like this, then hit that sub button too. I'll be back with another video very soon, so have a great week and I'll see you there. See you later.